on the right side of it always. Mind you, it's not a shot that you can just randomly pull off. These batters who played with such ease, they probably would be playing that shot 500 times every single day in the nets to ensure that they get it right.
Yeah, and I also feel that it is against all that we've been taught as a cricketer, in where you've been told that as a batter you need to play on the merit, you need to see the ball and then decide where you want to play that shot. So all that is taken out of the equation when you play a reverse sweep, because it cannot be that you decide to play it after the ball is pitched. I think it is always premeditated that you are going to play the reverse, and then you're hoping that the ball will be in that zone. If not, you'll try to, maneuver the ball. So for me, it's very difficult to understand the thinking behind it, although it's very effective and modern day cricket warrants that you play that shot and learn that skill. But it's an irony that it doesn't fit the usual textbook guide of playing on the merit.
A beautiful delivery, and this one on the merit, on the top of off, and Shubham Ranjane has delivered what one would say a textbook wicket, top off gone.
Well, another debutant getting his first one-day international wicket. Ranjane with that beautiful delivery, some movement in the air and off the pitch as well. You can see that it was coming away from Bhim Sharkey, and then after it pitched, it came in between the bat and pad. And what a jaffer of a delivery, and what a way to get your first wicket. You get that batter out and you disturb the stumps and the bails are off and flying, and what a moment it will be for Ranjane to remember for a long, long time. His first wicket, Bhim Sharkey departs for 29. It's 69 for 2.
So the Nepalese skipper is the new man in. Rohit on strike for the last ball of the over. A dot ball to end a successful over. Just 3 runs and a wicket. A splendid over comes to an end. 15 gone. Nepal 69 for 2. Harmeet with his spin. He did well in that previous over, barring a boundary. Bowled some tight lines and lengths. Eerily played, chance of a catch and taken. Trouble time for Nepal as they lose Asif Sheikh. It's almost a replica of the first innings, where we saw 2 settled batters getting out back to back, and that's exactly what has happened with Nepal. 2 set batters, Bhim Sharkey and now Asif Sheikh, getting out really quick.
It makes you wonder what was the need of playing that shot in the air while you know that the fielders are on the boundary ropes. Well, Asif Sheikh will be disappointed. He got the start that he wanted, just couldn't capitalize here today. Nepal losing 2 wickets in quick succession. It's 69 for 3.
One brother departs, the other one arrives. Arif Sheikh will accompany his skipper. It's almost like we said in the first innings as well. A reset button has been pressed. Both the batters have played 1 delivery each and haven't scored a run. So they had to reapply themselves. Neither of these two have a little experience of the surface to guide the other and tell them what to do and what to expect. An opportunity for USA to try and build on this little crack in the wall and try and break the wall down.
Yeah, they don't have enough experience of the pitch, but let me tell you, Rohit Patel has got tremendous experience coming into bat in the middle order. He holds the key, just like Monang Patel, the captain of USA, was such a vital cog for USA in their batting. Rohit Patel, he is the backbone of, and also the heart and all the important vital organs you can think of the Nepal batting lineup. I think he does have a very important role to play. And while he's there in the middle, Nepal will still feel that they can chase this total down. He's too good, and he does like to enjoy and take the challenge and bat under pressure. He enjoys that challenge a lot.
Well, yeah, that's a quality, and a very, very rare quality, in fact, that one possesses. Rohit Kumar Patel, just 23 years, but 72 ODIs to his credit, 1 century, 11 half centuries. The man has done exceptionally well for his side. 16 overs gone, Nepal 70 for 3. Ranjane picked up a wicket in that previous over, beg your pardon. Definitely gave him a little bit of confidence, but mind you, these two batters in the center again have sizable amount of experience. And their job would be to just put their head down and get as many runs as they can and stay for as long as they can. Driven it. The approach over here for both these batters, Shoaib, shouldn't be of being oh so aggressive. Let's try and look for boundaries. Just get those singles and doubles going. Keep the scoreboard ticking.
Yes, again, like they've just lost 2 wickets in clusters, so the writing is literally on the wall. Just not lose any more wickets, regardless of how many they can get in the next 10 overs. The mission has to be to stay there for the 10 overs without losing wickets. Even if 25, 30 runs they can manage to get, that should be okay. But you'll have to just rebuild, re-strategize, recalibrate, and look to chase that target down. Now, 71 runs in 15 overs is not bad in a run chase. They need another 192 runs from 201 balls, so they've got enough time to come back into the game. That's the beauty of one-day cricket. It gives you opportunities to bounce back. In T20 cricket, one good over and the game can go away from you. But in a 50-over format, you can claw your way back into the game if you can apply yourselves.
The application is important. Will these two be able to put the troubles of the top 3 batters aside and apply themselves almost as if they've started batting from now on? Required run rate 5.76. 6 singles in an over and you're still ahead of the curve. A couple of bad deliveries here and there. You get a couple of boundaries here and there. Runs keep coming in. There is a gully. And there is a deep third, almost on the same line. We say that cricket is a game of angles, and that angle is brilliant. I wonder what is the reason behind it. 17 overs gone, it's 72 for 3. Harmeet Singh, 2 overs, 8 for 1. Down the leg side, he's shouting, he's appealing, but the umpire's not keen. A couple of runs will be added to the leg by column.
A little too straight from Harmeet. Loopy flighted. Not a lot of turn, so it was clearly missing the stumps. And that direction was also a sign that it was going down the leg side. A different bowling action this from Harmeet, very unusual. Normally you would see a left arm spinner coming close to the crease, the popping crease, and then jumping in the air. But with Harmeet, it's a little different. He'll jump before and then come into the bowling action.
Yeah, also while he's jumping, he's actually coming and actually going away from the crease. Has been cut and just a single there. Bowlers, these days, we've seen so many different actions. and none counted or touted as incorrect or wrong, because there's nothing right or wrong with it. Some of the most unorthodox bowlers or actions have produced some of the biggest bowlers in the world, be it the likes of Lasat Malinga, Jasprit Singh Bumrah. Everyone, any coach for that matter who would have seen them bowl in their childhood would have said that, no, don't do that. But kudos to their coaches who did not change their actions or ask them to make those amends. We've had the pleasure to see them at the highest level. A dot ball to end the over, 18 gone, 76 for 3. Ranjane continues his attack of keeping the ball just outside off stump. And what is impressive is the fact that the wicket keeper is standing up for Shubham Ranjane, which primarily means that he can maintain his length without worrying about the batter actually coming and down the line to attack him. Has to stay in his crease and play that shot. We're trying to think of spinners with unorthodox action, bowling actions. Only come up with the name of Paul Adams. Anyone else that comes to your mind?
We did give it a thought. Couldn't come up with a name, but if you do know somebody who has a very different bowling action, you can let us know. Shubham Ranjane. He takes his time to bowl his overs. You can see that he's very chilled out when he comes back to his bowling mark. Not in a hurry, so to speak. Has bowled well into his fourth over, given away just 10 runs and a wicket. This is what was expected. Rohit Podel and Arif Sheikh to just weather the storm and not lose a wicket. So runs have dried up, and understandably so.
.77 for 3. And I reckon both these batters wouldn't be really bothered about the rate of scoring, because once they have settled in well, about 25 odd overs past, would be simpler post that. 97 is what the USA had scored at the 25 over mark, and post that they went on to score 262. So I don't see any issues, or as the Americans would say, I don't see no reason why the Nepalese batters would find it any challenging to think of a similar approach. There's a proof of concept.
Like we discussed earlier as well, they just need to see how USA batted and just continue to bat like that, because this pitch has no demons, and we saw that it gets a lot easier to bat as the day progresses. 19 overs bowled, 77 for 3.
Harmeet Singh will continue. Will be a dot ball to start off with. Did think of another name, and that was of Kedar Jadhav. Slightly unorthodox because he would not bowl from the 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock action. Would be more like Lasat Malinga kind of an angle, and also would bend his knees to that action to that extent that it almost felt like he was sitting on the floor and bowling, Kedar Jadhav. So some of those actions have been different, if one says so. Some spinners also tend to just hold on to the delivery right at the top of the mark before delivering. Mohammad Hafiz used to do that a lot. A little bit of a difference in that standard approach causes a little bit of a doubt in the minds of the batter, because it's not the usual. Meanwhile, that should never have been even a single for that matter. 2 runs stolen there. 20 overs gone, 79 for 3. Ranjane and Harmeet have definitely added a lot of pressure on this batting pair, not giving a lot of runs. Last 5 overs, in fact, have just conceded 8 runs, picking 2 wickets. Good piece of fielding. Manang Patel, the skipper there. It's always good to have the skipper within the circle. Always a good conversation point, always helpful to seek guidance, to share thoughts, or probably even induce a quick fielding change. Again, good stoppage there. 3 dot balls. Something has to happen now, Shoaib. It's been a very, very long time since we saw some sizable runs coming.
Yeah, runs have definitely dried up. Not sure whether Rohit Patel will counter-attack at this time. And this is good captaincy. I think they were just going with Ranjane, bowling some quick overs, gentle medium, not giving express pace. This is on the pads. Poor ball. And straight into the hands of the fielder. Well, what a catch that is. And what a moment in the game this is for Nepal. They lose their skipper. It was a bad ball. But sometimes bad balls do get you wickets. In this case, it's one of the biggest.
Well, undoubtedly, onto the pads, trying to flick it. The fielder was placed for just this. And he takes an exceptional catch. Runs had dried up. And Sai Teja takes a phenomenal catch to get rid of the skipper. Gone for 2. And Nepal, 79 for 3. 2 wickets for Ranjane. And the second wicket was of the skipper, slightly back of the length, going down the leg. More of an instinctive shot